Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another Turtles Updates video. Today in this video, we have 3 big Ninja Turtles news stories that have dropped since our previous updates video. And each one of them is a pretty interesting story. We got the comics doing the relaunch this summer, and we got to look at what the Turtles look like. We're going to go ahead and look at those designs. Then in a different comics continuity, the Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures comics, it looks like we're going to get a Turtles crossover event. So we'll take a look at that. And then we got a new Ninja Turtles character coming to Fortnite. So we're going to go ahead and break it all down. Let's go ahead and waste no time and dive on in. All right, so here, first story. If you remember from our last video, there was this tease that IDW Publishing did over here on their X account that they were going to reveal the artists that were going to be working on the Ninja Turtles relaunch of the comics. So for those who don't know, the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic series is concluding at issue 150. But then after, they're going to relaunch the title and restart it with a new #1. And the Turtles from that continuity will go ahead and move forward with a whole new writer and new stories to tell. So it'll be the same Turtles, but it's definitely a whole new era for these Turtles, like a fresh start. So yeah, relaunch, not a reboot, which I saw a lot of people thinking it was when this news started coming out. Anyways, yeah, you can see here that they said that the new artist would be revealed on IGN. And if we go over to IGN, we can see that announcement. Let's take a look at the headline. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles meet the superstar creators behind IDW's big relaunch. Some of the biggest names in comics are joining forces for a new TMNT era. And you can see a new picture there of what the 4 brothers will look like. We'll go ahead and take a look at each of the Turtles here in a minute, but let's go ahead and read here what they have to say. IDW Publishing has very ambitious plans for the TMNT franchise in 2024. This summer, IDW is relaunching the long-running monthly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series with a new #1 issue. That new series has an incredible amount of creative firepower, including Thor and Avengers writer Jason Aaron, and a quartet of superstar artists. IGN can exclusively reveal that the artists involved in the new series, Raphael Albuquerque, Joel Jones, Cliff Chang, and Chris Burnham. Each of these artists will illustrate one of the first 4 issues of the relaunched TMNT series, with Albuquerque then drawing the second story arc. Then it says check out the slideshow gallery below. Let's go ahead and take a look at which artist is doing which turtle here. So first up, we have Raphael here, and this appears to be Joel Jones's art style. And it looks like this will be the art style for issue #1, as you can see up top there. And it says July 2024, which makes sense. That's when they said this relaunch was starting. Next up, you can see here Michelangelo in the art style of Raphael Albuquerque. And I believe this is the artist that is going to take over after issue 4, at least for that next arc. So I would imagine all the turtles will look like this art style when that happens. Looks pretty cool. I'm digging the style. Looks kind of like the 90s movies Turtles a little bit, at least with like the proportions of the body. And I always like those proportions. I wish like the snout was a little puffier, but besides that, I'm digging the art style. And yeah, it looks like issue 2 will be dropping in August of 2024, as you can see down there. Next, let's move on over to Leonardo. And you can see that he is drawn in the style of artist Cliff Chiang. And it kind of looks a little bit like old school Mirage comics inspired here, especially like in the face area. And yeah, it looks like this will be the art style for issue #3, which you can see down there says September 2024. And then finally here you have Donatello in the art style of Chris Burnham. And this one also looks very old school Mirage comics inspired. So like the original Turtles comics from back in the 80s. You can see Donnie's shell there. It looks like he still has the metal shell. So yeah, just like reinforcing that this is still in that IDW Ninja Turtles universe. And yeah, it looks like issue 4 will be dropping October 2024. And yeah, just like overall, my thoughts on like all of the designs. I like the simplicity of it. They're not wearing like a bunch of clothes and accessories. I don't really like it when they're wearing stuff like that. I like it when it's just simple like this, with their elbow pads and knee pads and a few straps here and there. And then I also like that they all just have like a regular style Ninja Turtles headband. I don't like it when they give each turtle like a different style of headband. So yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and go back to the article and see what else they had to say. Here it talks a little bit about the new writer, Jason Aaron, and it's pretty much like a quote that we read in the previous video. But down here, there is a little bit more info here about the series relaunch. It says, while Aaron's series is meant to serve as a fresh jumping on point for readers, IDW is clear to point out that the series isn't a reboot, but a continuation of the current TMNT continuity. The first 4 issues of the new series will each spotlight a different turtle, beginning with Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. The artists each picked their favorite turtle, if there's a common thread in the new creative lineup, it's that everyone involved is a huge fan of the franchise dating back to the 80s. So yeah, pretty big news right there. The first 4 issues will focus each on one turtle. And yeah, as you keep going here, you can see quotes from each one of the artists, which you can go check out here on the article. But that's pretty much it for the new info on the upcoming relaunch. What do you think of the designs of the turtles in the first 4 issues there? Which art style is your favorite? I saw a lot of people liking number 4 and number 3. They are pretty cool. They do remind me of the Mirage turtles, but like the proportions and stuff of the turtles, I do like number 2. I like the one they picked that's gonna pick it up after the first 4 issues. I like the ones here from Raphael Albuquerque. So yeah, we'll see what it all looks like when it starts coming out, and also all the new stories that'll come out between then and now. Should be a lot of fun to cover. But yeah, that wraps it up for this story here. Let's move on over to the next story. All right, this next one I haven't seen like on any official like websites or anything like that yet, just some places here on social media. And one of the first people I saw posting it was user TigerClaw305 over here on X. And you can see that they posted what looks like a cover for issue 13 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures. For those who don't know, this is like an ongoing comic that takes place in the continuity of the 1987 television show's version of the Ninja Turtles, so the old cartoon from back in the day. Now, I believe the current way they're coming out, this one's likely to be slated for release around May, if I had to guess. And yeah, you could see the cover right there. It is the 1987 Ninja Turtles, and they're facing off against another group of Ninja Turtles. But the other group is all mixed up of different turtles from different variations of the turtles. So you could see that the Leonardo here is from the Mirage comics from back in the 80s. The Raphael is from the Rise of the TMNT television show. The Michelangelo is from the 2012 television show. And the Donatello is from the 2003 television show. So yeah, this is kind of like a Turtles Forever 2, but in the comics, at least by the looks of things. So yeah, it looks like the Ninja Turtles multiverse is back. And I know that's probably like a big wish come true for a lot of fans. I know a lot of fans have been wanting to see a Turtles Forever 2, since so many different variations of the Turtles have come out since the original one. And yeah, this is just really cool here to see this. You can see that the cover art is by Sarah Meyer. I'm sure we'll get more info about what's going on here as we get closer to the release. I don't even think this has been announced anywhere, but it is all over social media since it started getting shared and stuff. I think it originally came from like a Discord or something. But yeah, either way, super cool. Definitely hyped about this. I don't really cover the issues of the Saturday Morning Adventures, but I think I'm gonna with this one. It just seems like such a big event, and we'll see if it expands across multiple issues. That'd be cool. But yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Let's go ahead and move on to the last story. It does look like the Shredder is coming to Fortnite. All right, in the last story we have today, you can see over here, coming from the X account of iFireMonkey, that the Shredder is in fact coming to Fortnite to join the Turtles. You can see this image of him here, and this is definitely a new, unique design for old Shredhead. He kind of looks inspired a little bit by some other Fortnite characters that I've seen. If you look here at like his center torso, you can see that the inside of him is glowing purple, which looks pretty cool. I don't believe I've seen a date of when this is supposed to come out, but I did see this here over from the X account of Shina, and it looks like some type of a countdown screen for this Turtles event that's going to happen in Fortnite. And you can see the Shredder there again as the center focus. And yeah, just a super cool design. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down below. But yeah, that about does it for today's updates. We seem to be having updates videos every weekend now, and that makes sense. It's the 40th anniversary of the Turtles. I would imagine this year is going to be jam-packed with different Ninja Turtles news stories. So subscribe here if you want to catch it all. We're going to be covering it all. Also follow us on all the socials. I'm always posting about these stories as they're dropping. So yeah, check us out on all those. Links are down below in the description. Also check out www.theoldturtleden.com, where we're constantly updating the main page with like a wide assortment of different Ninja Turtles products from across the web and just getting them all together in one location for you guys. That link is also down below in the description, so go check all that out. But thanks once again, everybody, for watching. That does it for this video. I will see you all in a little bit with another one. Take care.